Hey guys, it's Josh. It's actually Tuesday right now, but I'm making my video today. So I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I'm traveling to Boulder, Colorado, which is like an hour away, to meet with the plastic surgeon to go over tummy tuck and chest revision. So keep your fingers crossed. Theme for this week is accessories. Not really an accessories kind of guy. I wear my dog's ashes on my neck. I have a wedding ring, like that's what I wear. But these are actually newer. My ears used to be gauged larger than they are now. And I had flared cubic zirconia plugs in there, right? And flared, so I had them forced in at the piercing shop, which I'll never do, because my earlobe turned into a vagina that was amidst the most horrific part of childbirth. It was horrible. So when it was time to take them out, I couldn't, because the flare was bigger. So I had, as I've said before, I don't know, a dozen surgeries in my lifetime and 7 in the past year. So one of those surgeries, I asked my surgeon to take them out. So I was asleep, and he did. So I kept them small for a while. I kind of let them shrink back. Super manly cup again. And now I'm stretching them slowly. See, slowly. With the little... Can't see because my light is so bright. All I have at hand is a bag of weed and a bag of bacon because I'm making breakfast. So I'm going to use the bag of bacon because it's more appropriate. But, yeah, so that's my coil. It's pretty fat. That's my accessory. So the theme this week is one that I'm kind of interested in. I hate touching raw meat. Definitely, I have some insight on this. Theme this week is bathrooms. Do I use the men's room? I think that's an obvious fucking yes. I started using the men's room, I don't know, 5 years ago. Have I ever had problems in the men's room? Yes, I have. I have been harassed, and I have been physically assaulted two times. The first time was 2 weeks after my chest surgery. I went back to work early. I couldn't really afford to take the full 6 weeks off. And someone in the bathroom who I worked with had a really hard time with the he-she taking a piss next to them, apparently. So, pushed me around and busted open my suture line on my left pec. I busted open my staples. I had to go. I ended up getting an infection. It was horrible. But I had just started teeth, and I had just had surgery. So there was no fight in me whatsoever. Now the second time things went a little bit differently. My wife and I went to a baby shower, and then we decided to go and get lunch afterwards before we went out to do some shopping we had to do. So my wife and I went to this Asian buffet after the baby shower, and we're, pigging out, enjoying ourselves. And I had to go take a leak, so I get up and I go to the bathroom, and this bathroom had like 2 stalls, and the stalls were out of order, and they had urinals, but the urinals didn't have a divider between them. Really? So I go to the urinal closest to the wall and try to turn my shit around so I could just take a piss, you know what I'm saying? Rule number 1, as a man in the bathroom, don't look at other dudes' shit. I'm pretty sure I have a zit right here and it is bothering me, so I'm sorry how disgusting this is. I'm pretty sure you know not to fucking look at another dude's cock. But apparently this guy didn't know that rule and saw that what I had didn't match what he had. Because I was using an STP. And he left to go wash his hands. I thought. I was still doing my business. He comes up behind me and bashes my face into the urinal flesh handle thing. And he broke my jaw. And he knocked out some teeth. Like, he fucked me up. But, boys and girls, I was definitely a lot stronger than I was the first time. And I beat him mercilessly in the bathroom. And I remember, I left him there in the bathroom. Some little Mexican guy, never seen him before a day in my fucking life. And he thought, oh, this is a fucking girl. They ain't gonna do shit. I've been on the juice a long time, so the only girl part about me is the girl parts about me. There ain't nothing girl about this body and this muscle mass. And I will whoop you like a man, and I sure did. And I beat his ass, and I go out to my table, and my wife is oblivious. She's just eating her fucking lo mein. And my mouth is killing me, and I'm like, we gotta get out of here. Because I knew it was just a matter of minutes before someone else went in that bathroom and saw a bleeding Mexican on their floor. And then the fuzz would have been after me, so I was gone. So this is my advice to avoid this as much as you can. When you go into a men's room, it's very different than a ladies' room. Women kind of go in there to congregate and talk and gossip and pay bills. Like, I don't know what they do in there. Men go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. I don't give a fuck who you are. If I got a shit, I'm coming in there to take a shit and then I'm gonna leave. Like, I don't care who walks in and out, you know what I'm saying? So, number one, don't act like a fucking chick in the men's room. Don't go in there all looking around like you're a shady-ass rapist. Go in there. You got a goal, you feel me? My bacon's cooking. You got a goal. Your goal is to take a piss, or to take a shit, or a sexy combination of both. It's not in there to survey the premises. It's not in there to make friends and say, howdy, how are you? Some weather we're having. Go in there and take your fucking piss and leave. Number two, STPs. Hold on, I gotta flip my bacon. I'm actually gonna... You're on my blender, so I'm gonna bring my blender with me to my bacon. Oh! Hi. And we're back. So, the bacon popped, and it scared me, and I dropped my phone. If I didn't already invest 7 minutes in this video, I would trash it and make another one. Oh my, it's even worse out here. Okay, so... STPs. I get them. I use them on occasion, not often. If you have an STP, okay, and it's not, I'm coming here where it's darker so my zit isn't as pungent as it is in the light, and it's not like an expensive, passable, I'm talking about like a, I'm not talking about like a DJ Knows Dicks or a nipple STP with the packy. I'm talking about the high dollar shit. Unless it's something like that, like, don't just whip it. Guys can tell when it's not a real fucking cock, dude. So don't just pack with an 8-inch thing and try to pass with it at a urinal, because it's not going to happen. If there's a stall available, fucking use it. Plenty of men sit down and take a piss, regardless of their anatomy. Plenty of men. I have friends that are men that sit down and take a piss since they were kids. I've got a buddy who was raised with women, and they just didn't like men standing up. So goddammit, he sits down and takes a piss. Lots of men do it. When you go in there like you got something to hide, they're gonna know you got something to hide. So don't. Fucking go in there. Remember the task at fucking hand. Take your shit. Take your piss. I swear to God, wash your hands or I will have your ass. And then fucking go. Very different beast than the ladies' room. But go in there confident. You are men. Regardless of your genitals, regardless of your physical anatomy, regardless of the stage in your transition, you are all men. And you belong in those restrooms, in those men's rooms. If there's a situation where, like, there's a family bathroom or something like that, in the beginning of my transition, I use those. Now, I honestly don't need to because I don't look like I ever used to be a fucking girl. But there's no shame in family restrooms. Like, I dig them. Gender neutral bathrooms. There's a website somewhere, Safe to Pee, I think it is, safetopee.org. Safe and then the number 2 and then P, I think it's .org.com something. It's a list of like gender neutral bathrooms at businesses, so check that stuff out. Keep yourself informed. First thing and the most important thing is be confident. When you walk in there, like I said, like you're doing something wrong, and some shit's gonna go down, and it's not necessary, because you're not. You're fucking men going to take a fucking piss, and if they don't like it, they could suck your fucking dick, regardless of the form it's in. Just stay safe. Don't be stupid. And fucking be confident. If you're in a situation like I was in, I mean, I guess you have to decide if it's safe to pee or not. I should not have whipped out my shit that day and pissed at that urinal without a divider, but I had to pee. Like, I didn't have a choice. So, in retrospect, I would have zipped it up, walked to the Walmart in the next fucking, like, 3 buildings over and taken a piss there. But now I've learned, and now I don't make that mistake again. I do not pee at urinals without dividers. Simple and plain. Hope everyone enjoyed my 11-minute video, my bacon, and my screaming. Namaste.